I've personally worked with over 8 prop firms in the future space, and I've seen the ins, I've seen the outs, I've seen the revenue numbers, I've seen the profit numbers, and it is insane how these prop firm works. Now, it is crazy to me that even with all this money coming in, these guys are denying payouts, they're asking for the wildest things, they're making the dumbest rules, and I'm tired of it. Like, I actually am tired of it. I'm tired of seeing good traders get burnt out. I'm tired of seeing traders funnel in so much money to get denied, and I'm going to change this. But I need your guys' help. This is not an educational video. This is not entertainment. This is not to sell you a course. This is a video where I'm going to explain the biggest issues with the prop firm industry. And then on top of that, I need your feedback, right? I need you guys to go in the comments and based on what I'm about to say, tell me what you would like to see in this prop firm. Why? As I said, since I've worked with over 9 of the biggest prop firms and I'm connected with 3 owners, I've partnered with a big team of a lot of old guys with a lot of big money that are going to help me build this prop firm for actual traders, right? This is not buy a trader for a trader. No, this is the biggest guys in the industry with the best tech paired with traders giving them feedback on how to run the firm and what rules. And if it makes sense, we're going to implement those rules, right? So let's get to what the biggest issues are and how you guys are going to help me tackle these to create the best prop firm for traders. Let's talk about the issues, right? Number one is not paying. We've seen a lot of prop firms deny payouts on some terrible basis. I got denied on inconsistent risk management when, again, completely not the case. At traders, again, for example, there's a firm that asks traders for videos of them trading recorded. Again, complete nonsense. So how can we stop not paying? There's 3 routes we can take, right? We can do either make it really hard to get a payout, but then provide a clear path to live, which again, I'm not all for that. Or we can implement rules that will force a trader to have good risk management. And after they can prove that they're good, move them live, right? That's good. Or we can make it extremely easy. However, that's where the denials comes in, right? So what I want to ask you guys for the not paying is, what are the things that you guys want to see in terms of withdrawal? Please don't say like 1 day of trading and I can get paid. Like, no, that's not reasonable. Again, the prop firm is a business for these guys, but we want to make this a collaboration between the prop firm and the traders. So what rules do you think are easy to adhere to that you guys can stick to without having to, be like gambling and all that, right? Again, what I'm thinking personally, the feedback I've gotten is maybe some sort of consistency that's not too hard to get to, but then actually pay out traders, right? But again, I want to hear how you guys would like to get paid. Make it realistic. Don't make it no consistency rule and only 1 day. Like, no, that's never going to happen. So hidden rules, like what's that, dude? I mean, the amount of hidden rules in the prop firm industry, I think it's crazy. And I think that any prop firm that has hidden rules should be taken out of business immediately. I'm not sure how that's not fraud to have all these hidden rules in the contract this year. So what rules would you guys like to see, both for payouts and for funding? Again, make it realistic, right? So the eval stage, we're thinking about making it an easy pass. We're not going to have trailing drawdown in the eval stage. Again, I just don't think it's natural to trading. And something in the eval is I want to make sure people can get funded quick, right? Again, the whole purpose of the prop firm industry is not to spend 2 months trying to get funded. So what would you guys like to see in terms of how do you want to get funded? How quick do you want it to be? Again, if it's easy to get funded, it's harder to get a payout. If it's harder to get funded, it's easier to get a payout. So what balance would you guys like to see there, right? Again, you just explained it over here. And then the no path to live, I think it's crazy. Every trader should aspire to be consistently profitable and be able to trade good. And the thing is, when you're on a live account, the restrictions are none, right? Again, what we plan to do is with traders that prove that they are profitable, and this is something I'm advocating for heavily in the prop firm, and it is something that I'm telling these old heads that, dude, we need to do this because, again, our goal is to attract profitable traders because that's where the big money's at. So if we can provide a clear path to live with live incentives, because a lot of these guys that give you a live account, they have 0 incentives. They're like, oh, but you still need to wait this, that. Like, no, dude, if you're live, you should be able to withdraw daily. You should be able to have, like, no drawdown rules, no whatever, no consistency rules. So that's kind of what we're shooting for, right? But when it comes with a path to live, what incentives would you like to see for traders to go live, right? And then on top of that, what do you want it to look like once you're live? Is there a program? Are there bonuses? Is it the withdrawal types? Is it the requirements? And then other issues that I've seen in the prop firm is the platforms. Tradovate, it's good, but their connections are terrible. I mean, I've looked at the back end. It's something I've been learning the past month. And Rhythmic is really good. DX is really good. Project X is really good. So we're thinking about doing something where, again, Rhythmic is good. The problem is there's not Rhythmic for Mac or mobile. Mobile users are heavily handicapped right now. So we're working on getting platforms for actual mobile users. But I want to ask you guys, what platforms do you want to see? And more importantly, like, again, all these platforms are malleable. So what would you like to see from these platforms? Like as a trader, right? I already have a pretty good idea because I'm a trader myself, been trading 4 years, over $500,000 profit and payouts. But what do you want to see in terms of the trader experience, the platform? Then support, it's going to be a big one, right? We're going to be having the best support. We're going to get tons of agents 24/7. Like, we're going to be on our stuff. And then the last thing I wanted to talk to you guys about is competitions, right? Again, the profit industry is cool, but it's not competitive. So we're thinking about launching weekly, monthly, daily competitions, whatever it is, and actually rewarding those traders that win those competitions, again, to provide, a better environment, make it fun. Again, the profit industry, we see there's a lot of guys with their TV streams, with their this, with their that, but there's no space for traders to actually come together and just enjoy trading, talk with each other, improve their skills. So that's kind of what we're also working on. But again, guys, any suggestions are welcome. Again, this prop firm, we got some of the biggest guys in the industry that these guys don't even have social media. And if they do, it's like a picture with a fish or with their family or whatever, right? Because they work on the back end. They got the tech. It's not like these influencers that we made a prop for traders. No, you didn't, bro. You got a white label service. You put your name on it. And the second they rugged, I didn't know anything about the back end. Yes, you did, bro. Why? Because I've talked with these tech providers. I've been in the works of this for over the last 9 months. If you follow my YouTube, you know what's up. So yeah, guys, I mean, this is something where, again, I'm doing this with another big trader. His name is Cole. And we're going to see the back end. We're going to make sure our traders are getting paid out. But we want to make sure that it's a good environment for traders. We don't want these guys who run their prop firms and whatnot to just open up another shop and abuse traders and extract cash. We want to make sure that, again, as a trader, I want to see other traders win, bro. Like, when you see somebody else get a payout, it's like good stuff. And I want to create a prop firm for all those traders who are sick of getting denied, are sick of all these dumb rules. But again, I want to make sure I'm doing it with a good team, because you need a good team to run these companies. You need the platforms, you need the whatever. So that's why we've paired with some of the top industry guys, industry veterans. I mean, they've been around for years. One of the guys, he was trading when I was 2 years old. So insane stuff, right? So again, let me know down below in the comments what you want this prop firm to have. How do you want it to have it? And again, just any suggestions are welcome. Again, this firm is for you guys. I want to make sure we have the best product in the space. I want to make sure we have the best thing there's ever been in the futures trading space. But it's not going to happen without you guys giving me feedback. Appreciate everybody here.